This conference will now be recorded.
Hi all, good evening. Welcome to Online IT Software Solutions. Okay, today on Windows 10, Windows machine, I am going to explain MySQL database setup on Windows machine. Okay, Windows machine, you can say Windows 10 machine. Okay, now we need to do this setup. To do the setup, we need to download MySQL server from internet. Okay, just basically MySQL server is also one database server like Oracle DB. We have DB2 from IBM. Okay, we have MS SQL server from Microsoft. Similarly, MySQL server is also one database. Okay, which will help us to store and retrieve the data. Okay, it is also RDBMS, real-time database management system. Okay, Rational Database Management System, RDBMS. Rational Database Management System. Okay, so we are going to download and do the installation. So switch to any browser. Okay, search for download MySQL for Windows. Okay, so you are going to see multiple links here. Okay, go with the first link. First link, it will open two more links here. Okay, Windows MySQL installer. Okay, we want to take second installation, which is 435 MB file. Why? Because we are going to get a couple of more functionality compared to the first installation. What do I mean is we will be getting MySQL Workbench here, the second link when we install. The first link, it is going to automatically just an installer, that is, it is going to download all the required files from the internet. By default, our MySQL provides command line interface only. So if you want to have some GUI to interact with your database, then you need third-party tools. Okay, you need third-party tools. Okay, third-party tools like Toad, you can use MySQL Workbench, MySQL Workbench, or you can use PHP MyAdmin, PHP admin. Okay, any of these tools you can use. But when we take this installer, second type of installer, automatically MySQL Workbench will be installed in our machine. Okay, just click on download. It will take into the next page where it will ask you to sign up for Oracle. Account. Okay, if you don't want to sign up, it is free of cost. If you want to sign up, you can sign up. Otherwise, you can just click on no link here, and it will start your installation. Okay, I'm just canceling this installation because I have already downloaded that. Okay, if I go to my downloads, okay, I have this MySQL installer community. Okay, I'll just double click on this. Okay, now it is saying preparing to install. You need to give some time. We'll start the installer. Okay, wait for some time. It will ask you for the permissions. Click on yes. Okay, now again it might ask one more time for the permissions. Again click on yes. Okay, so again it is asking for permissions. I'm clicking on yes. Okay, now it will start my installer. Okay. Now like this setup will come. here you can see multiple things. Okay, and also the setup description, it will display here what and all the things you are going to get by selecting this developer default installation. Okay, we will get MySQL server, MySQL shell will be there. Shell is a command prompt kind of thing, which you can interact by putting your password, username, connect from command prompt, right? And MySQL router will be there. MySQL workbench will come. Okay, MySQL workbench, the GUI will be provided. MySQL for Visual Studio will come. Some connectors will come by default. Okay, connectors for Java. Okay, C++ connectors, .NET connector. All those connectors will be downloaded automatically. Developer default if you select. Okay, just check by selecting other options. Okay, so here this much facility it is going to install, like installs only MySQL server. Okay, this type should be used where you want to deploy a MySQL server. Means for production environments this is useful. Okay, client only is there. In client only, this many facilities is going to provide MySQL workbench, user studio plugin, MySQL connectors, MySQL shell. Okay, this much. So we are going to select developer default. Okay, developer default, and click on next. Okay, now it is asking for MySQL server, workbench, and shell will be installed. Okay, then click on next. Click on that pop-up. One pop-up we got, right? So you still warning to selected paths. It is saying previously I had some installation on this path. Do you want to select this same install on the same paths? Okay, then I'm saying yes. Okay, just it will override that. Okay, now it is going to give you the two options: connector for Python and Visual Studio connector. Okay, just keeping in default and clicking on next. Okay, then it will give this many things will be installed by default in my machine now. Okay, hit execute. Now one by one it is getting installed. You can see the status over here. Okay, wait for some time until it gets installed. Okay, first installation got completed. MySQL server got installed. Now it is installing workbench. MySQL workbench. Okay. You need to wait for some time until all this gets installed into our machine. See that all of this got installed into my machine. Okay, now I can move ahead towards next step. Okay, it will take some time, so please have patience and get it installed. Okay, then click on next. It will show you three types of configurations here: MySQL server configuration, router configuration, and samples and examples. Okay, so just to click next here. Now it will tell you type of the network. I want my computer to be development, deprecated computer, server computer. What do you want? You need to select option. I want to make my machine as a development environment, so I'm just selecting development computer, and I'm not going to change any port number here. Okay, the default port number for my SQL server is 3306, which I'm keeping it as it is. I'm clicking on next. Now use strong encrypted password recommended, it is saying. So just click on next. Okay, it is just click on. Okay, so I'll click on next, and again it is asking us to set up the password. I'll click on next. So I'll put my password over here. So if you are installing it for the first time, it will ask you for password and the confirmation of your password. Okay, just hit check. Okay, it's currently going to check that password. Okay, if you are putting it strong password or not. Okay, so one more time I'm going to verify. Okay, my password is fine. I'll click on next. Okay, start MySQL server. It's system startup. So please check this box. If it is not checked, if it is checked, then fine. Because whenever you start your machine, automatically MySQL server will be running in the backend. Okay, if you uncheck, you need to do it manually. You need to go into the your settings. Okay, in your settings, you'll find the option to you'll find the option to not in settings. Okay, just close that. Go to services. Okay, once the installation is done, you'll be able to see the service running here. For example, I have Oracle server setup, so it is showing here, right? Oracle service XC. So if I stop this, I cannot start my Oracle database. So same way you will see MySQL service running here. You need to start that manually. You uncheck this, right? So keep it checked so that whenever you start your machine, it will start the execution. Okay, click on next. Now you can hit execute. Okay, the installation is successful here. You can see the message installation is successful. Just click on finish. Okay, I don't want to do any next setup. Click on next. Okay, it is asking for router configuration now. Okay, router configuration, if you want to do, we can do that. Otherwise I'll just hit cancel once. Okay, I will go back. Just a second. My system is stuck, I think. Just I'll give it a second. Okay. Okay, now it is up. Select this, click on next. Okay, it is asking me for root password. Just provide root password for my machine. Okay, just hit check. Okay, connection successful. So whatever the password previously while setting up the server you gave, same password you need to provide here. Then hit next. then click on execute this button. Okay, it will take a while to do this checkup. Okay, so wait for some time. Once this is done, click on finish. Now sample product, that sample product setup is coming. Okay, click on next. Okay, you want to start MySQL workbench after setup. Okay, now I will keep this both of this unchecked. Otherwise, it will just start the MySQL workbench. Okay, let me hit finish. Okay, my setup is complete. So I can and I will wait for a while. You will be able to see your instance running. Okay, MySQL server running. Double click on this. Okay, it will directly connect it to your database. Directly connect to your, it gets connected to your database.